This is going to be another quick video. I'm feeling better. The mouth doesn't hurt as bad, but there's not a lot to talk about. And also, you can hear it. I think there's a lawn being mowed to the left of me. There's a lawn being mowed to the right of me. And it's annoying as heck. It's annoying as heck. Mariners do win 2-1. They improve to 2-2 on the season, and they split the series with the Athletics 2-2. It's funny how that works. Go over the scoring plays. Tyler Soderstrom apparently hates you, me, the Seattle Mariners, and everyone because he hits another solo home run, makes it 1-0. But Julio Rodriguez doesn't hate us. No, he doesn't hate us at all. Even though maybe he should. To make it 2-1 with a runner on, Mariners get the lead. Mariners get the win. Before we get into the video, let's thank Simply Seattle, the very best in Seattle sports gear. Great stuff for the Mariners, of course, but also the Seahawks, the Kraken, the Supersonics, the Storm, the Sounders. A lot of S's there. Huskies, Cougars. You can find it all at Simply Seattle. Use code MOLLYWOP15, MOLLYWHOP15 to save 15% off your order. Link in the description to make it nice and easy for you. But please support Simply Seattle. Not only are they an awesome local business, they are an awesome local business that's sponsoring this show and also Mollywop Monday, which is why that code is MOLLYWOP15. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the support for them. And yeah, let's keep this relationship going. Okay, negatives from this game. The most obvious negative is, once again, this offense was dreadful. Dreadful. Did not deserve to win. And facing a mediocre pitcher. Let's be honest here. Credit to Osvaldo Bido and JP Sears and, the guys who pitched in front of him and the bullpen and blah, blah, blah. The Mariners scoring what? Let's do the math real quick here. 4, 6, 8 runs over 4 games is pathetic. Right? 4, 2, 2, 0. Yeah. Pathetic. It's not good enough. It's not even close to good enough. I mean, this offense just looks so lackluster. The bottom of the lineup was atrocious today. I don't even have the box score up. And if I'm forgetting some guy picking up 3 hits or whatever, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. But it was atrocious. And the top of the lineup wasn't much better. Minus one guy with a pretty big play. They look bad. And the good news is that it's only 1/40th of a season. The bad news is you see the floor with this offense. You see what could happen if everything goes wrong. And there are offenses who have much higher floors, like much higher floors than the Seattle Mariners do. And you saw the floor for the overwhelming majority of this series. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I'll talk about it when it's happening in the end of April too and the end of May. They have to be assertive in looking at upgrades for this lineup. They have to be. They cannot afford to waste this pitching. Speaking of pitching, my only other negative from this game again is Trent Thornton in high leverage just scares the crap out of me. And he gets out of it. He got lucky. He left a pitch to Brent Rooker down the middle of the plate that Brent Rooker in the middle of May probably hits 583 feet. And he allows a couple of base runners. They need Matt Brash healthy, or they need Gregory Santos to be that high leverage guy until Brash gets healthy, because you can't watch Trent Thornton right now and feel confident with him in a tie game and a 1-run lead in the 8th inning. And that's been the 2 times that they've used him so far this year. Like Colin Snyder gave up that run. Colin Snyder's a much better pitcher than Trent Thornton. Much better. Much better. Their metrics say no. My eye test and the results last year tell me yes. So those are my negatives. Offense stinks. Bullpen usage leaves a lot to be desired to me. Positives. Bryan Woo did not have his best command at all and still was able to go 6 innings of 1-run baseball. I think it was 6 innings. Now I got to pause and make sure. Did I forget something? I was watching the game with Grandma. I thought I had that right. 6 innings of 1-run baseball, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. But he didn't have his best command. But he still was able to hold a pretty good Oakland lineup in check. In check? What the heck is that even supposed to mean? I think that was tact and check. It is what it is. Um, Solid, beyond solid. 6 innings of 1-run baseball. The starters were all good enough to win this series. Logan Gilbert, obviously, and then some. But Castillo was solid. Bryce Miller, for the most part, was fine. And Woo, even though he did fall behind quite a few hitters. By the way, another negative, the umpiring today was just dreadful. It wasn't great all weekend, but it was dreadful today. My grandma's brother and I were both having a long conversation about how we're very excited. And this is an 84-year-old man who's excited for the automatic strike zone. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be wonderful to not watch these dudes call balls and strikes. They're bad at it. It's hard. It's hard. We have the technology. But it's fair to say that Woo was missing with his stuff, but he had so much movement on his pitches and was able to finish off hitters. Does the job and then some. Gregory Santos looks solid. He's not a swing and miss guy. He's a guy who relies on the sink and then his slider and you making weak contact. He is a K per 9 guy or a K per 9 guy. That would be really bad. He is a strikeout per inning guy at most. He's not going to be the guy who fills up the strikeouts. His four-seam fastball isn't good enough, even though he throws really hard. But he is a guy who can be extremely effective because of the sink and the movement that he generates on his pitches, and he was effective today. And then Andres Munoz, he gives up the hit on the 3-0 pitch. By the way, a terrific play by Randy Arozarena. For those who missed it, Soderstrom swings at a 3-0 pitch, lines an opposite field single. Looked like it might have been able to get to the wall, but Arozarena does a terrific job cutting that ball off and holding him to a single. Doesn't matter because Munoz strikes out the next guy. But that was a very nice play because it changes how you pitch to guys, when there's guys in scoring position. So Randy Arozarena is not a great defensive player, but he has the range to be able to do stuff like that, and it helped. But otherwise, Munoz was terrific. Certainly better than he was on Thursday, even though he gets the same results on Thursday. But Andres Munoz has the stuff to be as good as any closer. We got to watch two really good ones this weekend in Mason Miller and Andres Munoz. Offensively, Victor Robles has a nice day. 2 for 4, scores a run. One of those hits a accident, if we're being completely honest. But we'll take that. We'll take a 2 for 4 game. He wasn't great these first 3 games, so it was nice to see some results. But let's just be honest. The reason that we're still talking is Julio Rodriguez. And I saw a lot of comments, and I hit the heart button on all of them as well, and that said some not nice things. And it's fine. We're getting frustrated. We can only judge what we've seen. And at times last year, more than times, we got really frustrated with the lack of star level of Julio Rodriguez. Pretty nice reminder of the star power of Julio Rodriguez today. In a huge moment, that ball was absolutely mollywopped, shellacked, whatever word you want to use for it. It was a terrible pitch, but he just clobbered the thing. And I've been so encouraged because we can go by spring stats and get in a lot of trouble. But Julio was driving the baseball. And let's look at the other at-bats before this, because he just missed. Now, on opening day, too, he just missed one, too. Flew out to the warning track. Just got a little underneath one today as well. And then hit a ground ball to shortstop that he topped a little bit, but he was on the pitch. And I told my grandma and her brother, I won't be shocked at all if he just clobbers the next one. And boy, did he ever. And I get these things wrong all the time, most of the time, because that's how baseball works. It's hard, especially to hit. But that's a huge clutch moment And I think people forget that Julio has a lot of huge clutch moments in his career, a lot of huge clutch failures too, because he's been in those positions so often and put themselves into that position so often as well, where they wouldn't be in a situation where he could have a clutch moment without him. That's massive. Sure, it's not in the ninth inning, and sure, it's against a back end starter. It's still huge. And the difference between a split and a lost series is not insignificant. Nope. Julio Rodriguez is awesome. Is he one of the best players? He is one of the best players in baseball because you include the defense. Is he one of the elite hitters in baseball right now? No, he's not there yet. The metrics say he will get there. And there have been more than enough spurts for me to feel super confident in Julio going forward. You know, I'm in a group chat where there's a lot of stuff said about Julio Rodriguez, and I won't name names, but there are names in that group chat. And it's sometimes hard for me to bite my lip because I just disagree. They're entitled to their opinion, and they're not stupid people. But I just believe in this guy so much. And it's nice. It's nice for the Mariners. It's nice for Julio. And it's nice for me to be rewarded with some faith. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. I'm going live at 4:30. We'll probably go for about a half an hour or so. For Mile Y enthusiasts, please hit join. You just hit the join button. Would really appreciate you guys coming out. Most of the time we're going to go on Tuesdays, but I'm taking my nieces to T-ball that day. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's a disappointing result, but it could have been a lot worse. You'll take that series split. It's not ideal, but the alternative of losing 3 out of 4 to open the year at home, not great. So they avoided that, and they have Julio Rodriguez to